Okay, in this one we're going to be looking at the LCD display. Okay, and the wiring is shown over here. Okay, I'm not going to go, it's pretty intense wiring. We're using pins basically 7 through 12. There's lots of wiring that goes into this thing here. Note over here we've got a potentiometer, is what this is called, which basically is kind of a brightness control. I'll show you that when we go over and look at it. But quite a bit of wiring here, so you want to follow that very carefully and keep track of what's going on. As far as the code goes, okay, again, there's going to be a library. Make sure that you upload that and install that library if it's needed. Okay, this is basically setting those pins that we've got hooked to, again, 7 through 9, to run the LCD display that we've got there. Okay, and then as far as the setup goes, okay, there's two things that we're going to do here. First thing is basically let it know, hey, how many rows and columns we have, right? So we have 16 characters that go across, and then 2 rows, a top and a bottom row, okay? And it just kind of sets that up. And then right away we go ahead and print "Hello World" to that, and we do that using that. Now you can obviously see that going now. I'll start it back over so you can see that, but it puts that out there. And then the main loop is it basically sets the cursor to the 0th column, that is the column all the way to the left, and then row 1, which again, the top row is row 0, the bottom row is row 1, and then essentially all it does is it prints how many milliseconds it's gone. I divide that by 1,000. Just so that it prints basically every second. You can see there the numbers are counting up over there. So when I go over and do this, I can go ahead and start this guy, restart this, and you see that it kind of zeroes itself out, and then you can see that it's counting up every second right there. Again, it puts that "Hello World" there. Again, what I have here is that potentiometer. You can twist this, and you can see that you can turn the brightness up and down. It doesn't show up super well on camera, but at least you saw it go out and go back. So that's really how this code works. Okay, it's just a way, the wiring is probably the hardest part, and it's just a way to display things on an LCD as shown.